Hello, hello. It's me, Kaka. 5 minutes late, as usual. I'll just wait until you guys get in the room with me, as it were. I'm still getting some random vibes, so inhala, exhala. Hello, Jacqueline Girvin. Gillian Patterson, hello. Hello, Alison Moffat, Jane Torrance, Linda Hope. Hello, my darlings. How are we all tonight? Hello, Heather Campbell from Barhead. How are you, my sweetheart? Mary McCallum, hello. I put my phone on about 15 minutes early so that it doesn't do that flippy thing again, because I'm not in the mood tonight for anything to go wrong. I've been very, very harassed all day. Hello, Louise Morgan, Marie McCallum. Hi, Katie, says Heather Campbell. Kiss, kiss, kiss back to you, Heather Campbell. Hello, Irene Burns. Kerry Stewart, hello. Haven't been on for a bit. Life takes over sometimes, doesn't it just? Hello, Claire McMichael. Or Claire Michael, I keep saying McMichael. Lynn Ulrenick. Sorry, darling. Jean Willis, hi. Marie McCallum. Hello, Ziggy Langford. Hello, Katie, says Louise Morgan. Hello, Louise Morgan, says Katie. Hello, Rona Robertson, my wee darling. Have you got Rocky there beside you? Hello, Vanessa Mail. Have I got that right tonight? Rebecca Bailey, I'm so glad you joined me. Evening, Jean Willis. And evening, Heather Wilson McKinnon. Jane Gallagher, hello. Denise Bell, hello. Looking lovely, Katie, says Venice Mail. Well, I got ready in about 3.2 minutes tonight. I've been very harassed. I've got no nails on. Margaret Finnegan, hello, darling. Leanne McLeod, hello. Rebecca Bailey says you're looking great. You're just biased, darling, because you love your Auntie Kaka. Hello, Lindsay Cunningham, and I love you too, Rebecca Bailey. Hello, everyone. Michelle Gardner. Wow, you can really tell you've lost weight. I know. But I'm losing it in my face, and that's starting to bug me because I'm starting to get all lined. You can see it, like, starting to get all lined now. Hello, Lynn Valentine. Denise Bell. Hello, Ellen Mackenzie Finney. Hi, Katie, says Lindsay Cunningham. Hi, Lindsay, says Katie. Hello, Diane Dakin, is that correct? You can correct me on that. And hello, Michelle Lowell. And Lynette Bradley is watching. Hello, Lynette. Anybody new tonight? Anybody's first time? Have I got any virgins on here tonight? Hello, Donna Friel. How are you, my love? Maida McCabe. Hi, Katie. Hi, Maida. Michelle O'Connell owns. Oh, you look beautiful this evening. I forgot to put my photo up again. Okay, I'm back on Sunday, so put it up for then. Hello, Francesca Gray. Darling, I have seen your messages. I've just not had the chance yet to reply, but I will. Lynette Bradley. Hi, Katie. Hello, Lynette Bradley. Hello, Corinne Boyle. Thanks, Francesca. I look great. I did this makeup really very, very quickly and basically without a mirror because I've just been so stressed today with work. Gillian Clark. Hello, Katie. Second time for you, Gillian Patterson. Yeah, I remember your name. Emma Cratchley. Hello, darling. I know who you are now. I was great friends with Emma's parents, but I didn't recognise her when she was talking about her mum and dad because it was a different name. Hello, Ina Finlay. Maggie Bell. I have got something for you, I think, tonight, Maggie Bell. Linda Hope. You're new. Hello, Linda Hope. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, Miller Bennett. Gorgeous chops. Find a bird yet? I need to stop asking you that. That's a bit cruel, isn't it? Nancy McEwen Finn. Hi, Katie. And Vanessa Mail says, I put a photo in your inbox messages, is that okay? No, if it's for the live chat, put your comments in the comments below in my group chat. Okay, I'll explain all that in a minute. Hello, Helen Cuddles, Bennett Snadden. Your wee Katie Cuddles is here. Francesca Gray, it's no trouble, just checking to see how you've been doing, but your makeup looks fab, darling. Thank you, sweetie. TGN Des Doberheim. Got that right? Hi. Hi, Yvonne Pye. Oh, that ran. Hi, Yvonne Pye. Lynn Oliver, hi. Helen Bennett Snadden says, hiya, Katie Cuddles. And Katie Cuddles says, hiya, Helen. Hello, Jacqueline Mitchell. Hello, my Nigel Bailey. Needing some painting done, darling, any chance? You could come through and see your wee pal and give her a wee hand. That would be lovely. You got my hair cut yesterday. So I've not made the most of it tonight, but I do normally look far, far, far more stunning than this. Hi, Charlie Willis, my wee country and western buddy. Did you listen to that Mo Pitney yet that I was telling you about? He is brilliant. Helen's asking her brother Miller, have you got a bird yet? Hello, Audrey Coyne Rot, all the way from America. Looking gorgeous, cuz. Thank you, sweetie. Finally getting this weight off, odds. So it's taken me a long time, but I'm doing well and I'm determined and it's coming off. So I'm really glad. Hello, Katie, you look amazing as always. Hope you're feeling well. Well, I will tell you my wee dramas, of course, in a minute, because that's just me. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Corin. Elizabeth Tobin is watching. Hello, Elizabeth Tobin. Miller Bennett just says, lol. That means he's not got a bird. I want to find a bird. I've set up 2 of my dearest friends, and so far it's going so good. I won't embarrass them by naming them, but I now want to find a bird for Miller Bennett. That's my next mission. Maybe he doesn't want a bird. Maybe he wants a lad. If you want a lad, that's fine. I can do that too. Hello, Helly Shepherd. Guess you still not got the specs yet. And hello, Elizabeth Tobin. Murphy, you climb up in there and you're going to knock my iPhone down and I will have to stab you with a knife in your face. Paul McPherson, hello. I've not seen you for a while. Yeah, you can see my weight loss in my face. I know, thanks. I've lost over 2 stone, so I am really pleased. And I'm noticing it in places like this too. So yeah, I'm really pleased. Arlene Robertson Spence. Arlene Spence Robertson. Hello, darling. Hello, Catherine Fenton. Why have you blocked me? Get you back on my Facebook, women, and I'll come down there to Glasgow and give you a spanking the likes of which you've never had before. Message me in 2 hours immediately. I demand it. Hello, Stace Malcolm. I'm delighted to see you there, my darling friend. Marie McCallum. Loving the wee fur baby behind you, Katie. That's Murphy, and he's been a wee shit these last couple of days. I was saying to somebody the other day, I think animals do change with the turning of the seasons. So, hello, Yvonne Chiang. I've not heard of you from ages either. Catherine Fenton, you have not? I thought you had, darling. I tried to send you a message and couldn't. Okay, well, we'll see. Hi, Katie, you can see the weight dropping off, says Lorraine Green. Good. Wow, 2 stone, says Francesca. 2 stone, 6 pounds. And Athena has lost 2.5 stones. Well done, Mrs. Thank you. Leanne and his stuff is watching. Edith Martin, hello, darling. How are you? How are you, my wee darling? My little social butterfly. Always out there socialising. Hello, Anne Burns. Marie McCallum, he's gorgeous. Who? Miller. Might have a bird for you there, Miller. Hey, Katie, hope you're good tonight. I'm always good, darling. I'm as good as gold. I just hope I don't have time for any dramas with internet going down or anything like that, so they just better not. Hello from Nelfast. Is that meant to be Belfast? Gigi Withers. Okay, talk to me privately. Is that your real name? Because Gigi Withers was in Prisoner Cell Block H, which I watched as a child. Oh God, Katie, I'm upset now. Not long returned from Cyprus. I don't know what happened, Catherine, darling. You just seem to not be on my page anymore, and I couldn't message you, but that's good. I'm so glad you're back. Rebecca Bailey, it's my birthday on Friday and I'm so excited. Big happy birthdays to Rebecca. I wish I was with you, Rebecca, because as you know, you were with me in my last birthday and I've still got all your lovely wee things up there. But I need you to come up and visit me and help me with my Christmas village, which I'm about to start. So, Rose Burns, hello. Maida McCaig, haven't been on for a while and have lost loads of weight. Looking fab. Thank you. Right, okay guys, so I've not had much time to prepare between Sunday and tonight, so we're largely going to be winging it, I think, guys. Right, let's get the dramas out of the way first. So yeah, I have been spending a lot of time at the dentist. Yvonne Cheung, you're looking bloody fab. What have you been doing? I had, I'll tell you about all that in about a minute, about the weight loss. Just remind myself to tell you about it. So yeah, I've been at the dentist because, as you know, You're Looking Stunning says, Kath, thank you, Kath Fenton. Weight loss suits you, definitely does need to do it. Hello, Kathy Easters. If I've missed anybody, just come back on and say hi. Please say hi to me, Katie, or whatever, okay? Because these are going up quite fast just now. So yeah, the dentist. So as you know, for the last 4 weeks I've been battling. I had a big old tooth out, a big motherfucker of a tooth taken out on this side. It then got infected and needed a big, huge, you can't see, but things about that size the needle. Slight exaggeration. Right, hello Kath. Hello Kath McDonald. And Mary Miller, hi. I'm frightened to move this, so I'm not going to move it. But I'm just not, I'm having to sort of... Robin Love from Australia. We're having a terrible bushfires over here. I'm sorry to hear that, Robin. Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'll send prayers out to you. So that makes my dentist dilemmas seem rubbish. But anyway, so I had this, and then it went into dry socket, and I was up the wall with the pain. Well, this week it's all switched to this side, and I went to see my dentist. Sent me to a restorative guy, and half of my tooth fell out. Hello, Jackson. Oh, I'm so glad to see you, Jackson. You know how much Auntie Kaka worries about you. I worry. Hello, Jolene. Hello, Nikki Cafferty. Hello, Jolene St. Sheen. Murphy, you want to say hello? Say hello. Hello, everyone. Don't kidnap me. Don't kidnap me because I'm a famous cat now. Do kidnap him because he's a pain in the arse. So anyway, so it's all over on this side now, so I've got lots of treatment to go through, which is a bummer, and I'm in a lot of pain, and they gave me some sort of mega strong injection about 5 o'clock last night, and boy did I sleep after it. So it's not over. So you've got that to look forward to, that I will be complaining more about my gub. So I'm going to have to wing it quite a bit tonight, gang, but I'll come on again on Sunday at 8, and I'll be more organised then. I want you to know this, that I still always look at your comments over on my group page, over on the Ghost Whisperer page. I always look at them, and I always look at the last 3 or 4. I don't just look at the recent ones. So if you've posted a photograph and a message, it may well be answered. Okay. Hello, Nikki Smith. Everybody's saying hi to Murphy there. Your cat's famous, Athena. Susan Hutchison, hello. So, I can't remember what I was talking about there. So yeah, I look about, maybe half a dozen or certainly the last 3 or 4 posts on my group page where you have to leave your photograph, your question, your date of birth and where you are in the world already. So don't think just because I haven't answered it so far that I'm not going to answer it. There's every chance that I will. I can't answer everyone, which is such a pity. And I really would love to answer everyone, but I just can't. I'd be on here, as I said, 24 hours a day. Hello, Megsy Pegsy. That's my hairdresser. Do you like it? Fringe is a bit short, but that's not your fault. That's mine. I asked you to cut it shorter, and then it'll grow really, really quickly, and then I'll have to. Then I'll really have to do it myself. Hello, Karen McMurtry. Have you ever been on any of my live chats, darling? I don't know if you have. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. I think about you so often, and I hope that you enjoyed what I had to say recently. Catherine Smith, hello. So, what I need you to do in order to get your questions answered on Sunday night is go over to my group page, which is Katie Coyne blog, My Psychic Eyes blog, The Ghost Whisperer. It's a private group, and I'm in Facebook jail at the moment. A lot of you are asking why I keep getting put in Facebook jail. Well, I was put in Facebook jail 2 weeks ago on my second last live chat because I was doing so much at the one time. I was trying to do 40 million things at the one time, and the wee antennae, the wee face bots, spam bots go up on Facebook and they go, oh, she's a robot, so we're going to restrict her ability to use her group for 2 weeks. So 6:30 tomorrow morning, I am released from Facebook jail, and boy, I'll be up and ready, let me tell you. Hello Katie, by God, it's coming up with all my viewers. Alice Cameron, hello Katie, by God, you're looking amazing. Thank you very much. Hello Cheryl Bruce, you're Helen's daughter, aren't you? Yeah. Alrighty. Say hi to Mum if you are Helen's daughter, and if you're not Helen's daughter, ignore that comment. So yeah, I'm just not organised. Hello Anne Donald, my baby diva, and Jacqueline Michael. Keep my fingers crossed you can give me a reading of the eyes. I'm ready. I'm ready for having a mental breakdown. Okay, hi Diva, says Anne. Right, well, I'm going to do my best tonight because I am winging it, because I've really not had a lot of time. I am still battling my deadlines, having lost all that time being offline. And remember, I was offline for a week. I was radio silent for a week with a stupid Wi-Fi company, Shell, who I'm still with. But the minute anything goes wrong again, they'll be getting the chop. They keep threatening that I'll have to pay a fortune because my contract's not due up till March. But if they're playing ball just now, touch hairy wood. But if they don't continue to do that, then they'll be getting booted, and I'll take them to court because I didn't sign with Shell. I signed with First Utility, and Shell took them over without asking my permission, which I think is a wee bit rude. I mean, how very, very rude. So yeah, I'm still trying to catch up on all my deadlines, having lost all that time. Lost a week off the internet altogether, and then I lost, as you know, I was locked out of Facebook altogether for 5 days. So bear with me, and thank you for bearing with me. And that's the reason I'm in Facebook jail, is because a lot of people find that they get put into, well, it's restriction, we just call it Facebook jail, but we get restricted for 2 weeks at a time because we go too fast and do too many things and all that sort of shite. So I'm out tomorrow. I didn't bother fighting it because by the time I got back into Facebook after being out for 5 days, for a week, it was only another week to wait till I was freed. So I'm freed at 6:30 tomorrow morning. So I will post stuff then. Okay, who have we got here? Hello, Anne Dow from Peterborough. Wendy Corbett, hello. Mary Miller. Janice Hunter, hello, my darling Janice Hunter. And hello, Alison Marshall Carroll. If you want shout outs, just feel free. So here's what I want you to do for future reference until we can get this goddamn YouTube video set up. I need 1,000 subscribers before I can do a live chat on YouTube. If I can do my live chat on YouTube, it helps not only you, but it helps me. Or rather, it helps not only me, but it helps you. Because it means that you can post your comments just like you're doing just now, and you can also post your photograph, which you can't do just now. So I'm up sort of about 460, I think. Please get everybody that you know and everybody that they know and everybody that they know to just subscribe. Let's get those numbers up. Anybody on here who wants to help me do that, I will be so, so, so grateful. It'll just make things an awful lot easier. Hello, Caroline Crossy. So please help me with that, because it will be good for you. It's not just for me, it will be good for you too. Makes no difference to me. Just means that I'm going between 2 pages, and it means that you guys are going between 2 pages. So let's get that done. Alrighty, so I need you to get everybody that you know to subscribe to YouTube. It doesn't cost anything, and it's free, and you only need to subscribe. Catherine Montgomery, hi from Coarse Gold, California. What's your weather out there just now, Catherine? Bet you it's beautiful. Hello, Siobhan Geehan, have I said that correctly? I missed that comment, but as you know, I always look at my comments later. And hello, Fiona Beatty. So, how's everybody feeling about Christmas? We all getting ready for Christmas, and it's really not that far away. Remember that I've got the vouchers, so you can treat the one that you love to something very special, to either a reading or to hypnotherapy, or stop smoking, lose weight, gain confidence, any of these kind of things. It's a really, really good thing. Just PM me about that. Tonight's tonight's giveaway for sharing is a £100 gift voucher, and that can be used towards hypnotherapy. It can be used towards the Big Daddy reading, or it can be used for 3 of the basic readings. You can split it any way you want. So it's £100 gift voucher, accompanied of course, but of course get the loves ready by one of my handmade, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, handcrafted Christmas cards. 72 degrees in California. So I was talking to a friend in Canada today, and she says, what's your weather like? And I said, absolutely freezing. I'm in northeast Scotland, as you know, and she said, oh, is it? What are you at? I said, God, we're about 7 degrees or something. She said, have you got any snow? I said, no, but the snow on the higher ground, it is coming. She says, Katie, we've got 5 inches of snow and we're minus 15. See, Britain, I was explaining to you that Britain comes to a standstill if there's a lot of snow. Thanks for all these wee loves going up about my handcrafted Christmas cards. It's very, Caroline Cross is going to New York. Very, very, very bad snow there just now, so I hope it's better by New Year. Hello, Kat Dunnicky, if I pronounced that properly as well. Been Baltic all here, says Mary Miller. It is, but it's certainly not minus 15 the way they're having in Canada. And I don't know what the temperatures are in America, but there's a lot of them having... there's a lot of them having snow. Who loves Christmas? Put loves up if you love Christmas. I love Christmas, I love Christmas, I love Christmas. I'm going to start this weekend on my Christmas village. Hello, Lise McCourt. Put the loves up if you love Christmas. Not a lot of loves going up there. You don't all love Christmas. I don't want any angry faces going up. So put the thumbs up if you don't like Christmas. Oh, there's a lot of loves going up there for Christmas. Yeah, Alison Moffat, Britain can't cope with the snow, and it can't cope with the heat either, you're so right. Vanessa Mail is driving from Spain to the UK for Christmas. I hope the weather's alright for you there, pet. But we do sort of bottle it a bit here in this country. There's snow on the higher grounds, and I know that there's floods in England, but nevertheless, the Met Office have issued something like 59 threat of death weather warnings, and we've not even got snow. Maybe a bit of rain. Okay, so my healing list tonight, and you can add to this, remember guys. Right, let me just stop, pause, take a deep breath, and tell you this. Go over to my group page, the next time I post, and you'll be notified if you're a member of it, I post on all 3 of my pages. My private page, I post on my like page, which is the one you're listening to just now, and my group page. So I post on all of those, and I tell you where to go to post your photographs and ask your questions, etc. So where I want you to ask your questions is over on my group page, which is Coyne, My Psychic Eyes, The Ghost Whisperer. It is a private group, but I can't change it because after you have 5,000 people, you're not allowed to change it, and I think I've got about 15,000 on there, so I can't change it to a public group. And at the moment, I mean, I could just put everything onto my like page here, but I can't do that either because I need one page open for my lives, for my streaming, and I need the other page open to see your letters and your questions and your comments. So that's why we need YouTube. Alrighty. So go over onto my group page, the one I've just said. I'll put a link up tonight. It's the one that's got the big black and white photograph of me looking as if I'm about to burst into tears. And in the comments on anyone that says next live chat, because I read them all, I look at them all, put your photograph, your question, your date of birth, and where you are in the world. Also feel free in there to put somebody if you'd like them to go on the healing list, hugs to heaven, or Wednesday wishes to the universe. Okay, so put all of that over in my group page. Alright. So my healing list, because it's harder when I mention the healing list, all of you suddenly start putting can you put so and so on the healing list, and it's a bit harder to do it right now while I'm live. So there is a big healing going out to Eileen Kirkpatrick, who broke her ankle. So I hope you're healing, darling. I know here it says yesterday, but yesterday you posted that a week ago or so, I think. I also have healing going out to Mary Ann McDonald, who not only fell off her bike, despite my pre-warning her of it, she also has flu. Get well soon, Mary Ann. I did see your message, but I've just not had the chance yet to reply. Peter Reynolds asks for healing for his wife, who has just had surgery on her eye. Kim Black, healing for myself, please. I've been ill for 3 weeks with no sign of it getting better. Healing wishes to you, my darling. And I just want to send a special personal healing vibe, a great big one to my dear friends Donna and her husband Graham, and to Jennifer and Victoria. Big healing vibes are going out there. I don't think they'll be watching, but I would love everyone to send them a wee special healing virtual hug and say a prayer for them if you pray. And one final one, I want to send a very special healing to a very, very special lady, a beautiful lady, a very thin lady, beautiful, looks like she's 38, Katie Coyne's her name. She's going through the worst imaginable torture with a sore mouth to those who don't speak Scottish. She's so brave and courageous. Don't know who sent that one in. Okay, how we doing? Oh, you see my weight loss, that's good. Yes. Hello, Christine Oates. Nigel is on tonight. Talking about you just earlier, actually, but I won't say any more just now. So, yeah, so Natalie and I, my daughter and I, trained in 2011 hypnotherapy, clinical hypnotherapy. And one of the biggest things that we do is the virtual gastric band. Now, I did it for Athena and her wee friend when they were about 13, and because they were getting quite podgy, as they do at that age, puppy fat. So they lost all their weight, and I've always thought all these years maybe it was just their body changing, but of course it wasn't, it was the hypnotherapy. So Athena has had it again now as an adult and has lost 2.5 stones. And I have lost 2 stone 6, and I think I put up my total weight loss for everybody recently who, let me just see if I can see it, who has been done by the company, our company, which is called Athena Hypnotherapy. I'm not wanting to look for it just now, but it's amazing. I mean, it's something like 25 stones or something in the last 3 months that everybody's lost. So well done to everybody. Hello SJ from Oz. Must be a funny old time. What time of day is it in Australia just now, darling? You're coming into your summer, because I'm watching my Australian artist and he's saying how beautiful it is outside and how warm. So let me go back to this. So yeah, if you want to do that, go over to my group page, and once we're finished, and put on your question and your photograph and any healing that you want for anybody else. So tonight's healing has just been announced. Eileen Kirkpatrick, Mary Ann McDonald, Peter Reynolds, Kim Black, and a special one to my dear friends Donna and Graham. And also to Nigel's friend, he'll know who that is, and to Pauline Lafferty, who has a slip disc. Hope you get better soon, Pauline. Alrighty. I will be better organised for Sunday, guys. I've just not had the chance. Maggie Bell, I knew that I had seen your name. Katie, remember you gave me a reading, I think it was just a message on here, wasn't it? About my dream job and interview. Well, you were right. I got the job, and as you said, I was good enough. Well done, Maggie Bell. Congratulations. And I'm so happy that you realise that you are good enough. You are a very special person indeed. You just needed to know that. Where are you in the world out of interest anyway, Maggie? I'm having my first iron brew of the day. I'm drinking it with a straw because I'm a served up. I've cut my iron brew down by half. Can you believe it? Me with my iron brew. Eating bananas and all this. What next? Okay. Everybody here? It's Lauren, Ralph, as I like to call you, Ralph Lauren, burning right now, and bushfires are terrible. I don't watch the news because I don't have, in this living room here, my telly's not worked for 18 months and I've just never got used to using it. And I've got a smart TV in my bedroom, which is also doubles up as my office, and I watch in there, so it doesn't have terrestrial, so I never see, and I love Sky News, I never see a newspaper, I never see Sky, I don't know what's going on in the world. Oh, Maggie, you're in Falkirk, so you're not far from me. Okay, great. Linda Kelly, hi Katie, will things improve? We'll have a wee look at that. Is there a big list for the gastric thing? No, just message me, Brenda. Just message me, darling. It's going really well. Good few people stopping smoking as well. So I haven't yet, but that's the next thing. So that's good. Okay, first letter. Hello, Katie. Hope you don't mind me sending a private message, but just need to know what you think of this. 4 or 5 times every day when I check my phone, the numbers on the time are the same. How can I explain it? This morning I've already had 0909. Yesterday I had 1212, 1414, 1717. And during the night I woke at 0444. Can you tell me how this happens? Because it's not just every now and again, it's every day. I would really appreciate your thoughts on this. Thank you. Hope you're okay. I'm okay, darling. I'm blessed. So this is actually very common. But I wonder, and I was saying this to somebody else the other day, I wonder if we actually notice these numbers more because of their unusual format, because of their sequence, 2 or 3 numbers that are the same each time we look at them on the clock or elsewhere. But you have to bear in mind that how many times do we look at our clock or our phone or our watch? You know, probably hundreds of times every day. And we just don't remember what time we looked at unless it was something like 11:11. I know that I do. I look at my bedside cabinet clock, my alarm clock, and I look at it a lot, and I mean a lot, when it says 2222. So is it a coincidence, or is it just that in comparison to how often we look at these numbers, that these numbers in sequence maybe stick in our brain? I don't know. Remember the amount of numbers that we do see. We see numbers. Numbers are everywhere. We just shut down these notifications. Numbers are everywhere. We see them in billboards, clocks, receipt, car regi plates, invoices. They're just everywhere. I love treble six, for example. I have a rover. I love my rovers. That's flipping. That fucking better not flip tonight, or that's me throwing off Facebook if I've just said a bad word. Flipping better not flip, because it wasn't doing that, and it did it for 15 minutes on Sunday night, remember? And it was driving me nuts, but I'm sure it was a spirit and it's doing it again. I don't know why that's doing that. It never does that. It never does that, usually. So there. Now, having said all of that, as I say, I love my treble six. I had a plate, a car plate, private car plate, years ago with that on it. And my bank account's got treble six in it. So they are very spiritual. Numbers can be very spiritual. Number 1, for example, is a number of fresh starts. Of course it is, being the first number. Number 2, especially in sequence, is a sign of forging ahead. Being better than before and making sure you have faith in all you do. A quote from a wise old lady stated that when we see the number 2, especially in sequence, I keep thinking that's something in my head, but it's a mark on my phone, especially in sequence, like me seeing 2222, we are shining out light in our own special, unique way. So if you see lots of 2s, you're very unique, and you're sending out numbers in a very unique way. Number 3, we all know that 333 is Christ's consciousness. Seeing a lot of 3s in sequence would tell us that we are being looked after by higher powers, usually a holy or religious power, and perhaps you're needing help from this higher power. Number 4, seeing a lot of 4s means you're in the presence of your loved ones in heaven. Your angels. Our angels are around us. They're always around us. I tend to think that, I mean, I do believe in angels. I know there's angels up there. Being a Catholic, I know there's angels. But I think our angels, our main angels, are usually loved ones. But there are other spiritual angels. So seeing the number 4, or lots of 4s in sequences, would talk about the presence of loved ones. Number 5 is when you have to take a big step. It's a leap of faith number, time to move forward, but not in a small way, in a huge significant way. Number 6, now there's a lot of negativity around the number 6, of course, especially the treble 6, because of the link to the devil and the demon and all this kind of thing. But I love it. I'm a fan of treble 6. When you see this number, you've been advised to watch how you speak to someone. And always be kind and thoughtful, and as if you weren't being watched. Remain open and show compassion, and never feel envious or resentment towards anybody. Number 7 is the most spiritual number. Your intuition, use your intuition at all times. Your confidence can often allow you not to listen to your gut instinct, but don't allow that to happen. Train yourself to listen to your gut, because it's never wrong. Our hearts and our heads can be wrong, but our gut instincts are never ever wrong. So number 7 is the most spiritual number. Number 8 is another favourite of mine and was a favourite of Mum's. It's not seen an awful lot as much as the other ones, but when you see the number 8 or lots of 8, that would suggest that you're needing to heal another or heal yourself. It's a shamanic number, and it's a deeply therapeutic number. And it advises you to study and to learn the mysteries of the universe and not take it all for granted. And number 9, of course, is an alert number, 911, 999. When you see the number 9 as a lot or in sequences, we automatically feel threatened, don't we, or wary, or even afraid. This number is often seen at the end of something. As you're undergoing change, it could be a death, it could be a change of job or house, or a change of relationship. But always remember, if one door closes, another one opens. And finally, number 10, the alpha omega of all the numbers. Here we see ends and we see beginnings. This number offers a lot of hope and such delight and joy at all new things ahead. People who are born on the 10th day or the 10th month are usually very lucky people. Okay, I'll do some more numbers next week, but that's the first sort of 10. And you can let me know if you see a lot of numbers as well. Oh, that makes so much sense. Maggie Bell says we're number 7. What does 0 mean? Zero is absolutely fresh starts. You don't see... I'll cover that next week. That's one of the ones I want to cover next week because... Well, I'm just going to cover it next week. That's what I'll do. 0 is often attached to other numbers. And so when it's attached to other numbers, it's got very, very different meanings. Alrighty. Good question. Hello, Karen at Richie. And you always see 1, 11, 11 and 22, 22, Leanne. Yep. Will Santa bring me a new laptop? I couldn't even type earlier. You kept freezing on my run over. I missed who that was from. So it's 1111 that you really want to know about, Louise. Well, 1111 it goes back to the ones, and the ones is the fresh starts, isn't it? When we see the number ones, we see because it's the first number. So we see. I've lost my thread. We see fresh starts, change, and of course, with it being the first number. Okay. Oh, Lorraine Green, my birth date is 10/10. Well, you're very, very lucky. 24. Yeah, I'll go through them all. I will go through them all, Lynn Roberts. I just don't want to spend a long, long time just on numbers. Because I'm interested in them, and some of you are interested in them, but not everybody is. So, I'll do more next week, but if you are being shown all these numbers and you need that explained, watch the replay and take notes of everything that I've said there. Okay. A message here from Coyne Boyle. Katie, do you remember when I came to see you? Yes, I do, Coyne. You said I would conceive soon. Well, I conceived that night. I got Coyne pregnant. Just wondered what you think I will have. You did say at the time, but in case it's changed, I don't know if you need my picture as you've already seen my eyes. I would need your picture again because even though I've seen your eyes, even if I'm doing a reading for Athena, I still need to see her face and her eyes because when I tune in, it's like somebody else takes over. Remember that I'm not allowed really to see the sex of babies. There's a lot of things I'm not allowed to see. Here she is. You want to say hi?
Got your trifle.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. Come and say hi.
No, I really
Everybody loves to see you.
Oh, God.
Come over. Come over and say hi.
I look awful.
Show them your new tattoo.
Oh, man.
Athena got a new tattoo yesterday.
I can't. There we go.
Lovely.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thanks. That was very... Can you put it in the fridge, darling? That was very kind, thoughtful of you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And close the door as well, babes.
We got Mexican if you want some.
No, I don't like Mexican food. Too spicy. I can't take anything more spicy than salt and vinegar crisps. So yes, I got Coyne Boyle pregnant. There's a lot of things I don't get to see Coyne. I'm not allowed to play God. You know, I over the years, a lot of people have said to me, how can you do that job when you're a Catholic and all that? Well, I spoke to my priest when I was 16 and I told him that I'd been having all these visions and sights and since I was a wee girl. And he said to me, sorry, my head's a bit itchy because I got hair dye put in it yesterday, so it's a wee bit itchy. So it's not lice or anything like that. I'm not scratching because I'm bogging. I'm scratching because it's reacting. Anyway, and he said to me, Kathleen, if God didn't give you this gift, then who did? So it's only to be used with, everybody saying they love your tattoo, Athena? You can't hear her, she's shouting thanks. It's actually a suicide awareness tattoo. I don't know if any of you clocked that. So when I was tuned into you, Corin, I would have maybe had a vibe, and I maybe would have seen what, maybe would have seen the baby at 2 or something like that. So it wouldn't have changed. Certainly wouldn't have changed. But I can't see deaths and things that are God's will. I'm not allowed to play God, and I never would, just in case he whips me up there to punish me. A PhD in Catholic guilt. I don't see lottery numbers, which is a bummer. But I'm glad that I got you pregnant. Congratulations. It's a 50-50 guess. I love that. The Royals, it's called, and it's all these ones that dress up as Kate and Wells and all that. And I love the guy that plays Wills. I love the way he talks. 50-50. It's so funny. So it'll be a boy or a girl, that much I can tell you. Keep the baby's sex a surprise. And anyway, I thought all 3 of my granddaughters were boys, so I'm rubbish at sexing babies. But congratulations, Corin. I'm glad we're having a baby together. Just joking. Congrats. Okay, so I'm just going to be look now. Oh, I must stop scratching my nut, which is, if you're don't speak Scottish, the nut is the head. The coupon is the face. The gub is the mouth. The sergub is what I've got. I'm sorry, Ina, I know you lost your son to suicide, darling. My brother-in-law is a priest. They're not as stuff as they were. No, the priest that married us. Look what Athena's just brought me.
That was another thing.
I love sherbet lemons.
So, I know you like the...
Bars are doing a sherbet lemon drink.
Well, I know you like the limeade stuff. Do you want it chilled?
Yes, please, I'll have it chilled. Probably take me about 6 goes to take it, because I got a flake about a week ago, and I would normally eat 3 flakes in a winner. This took me about 3 or 4 goes, 3 or 4 days to eat this flake. Because it just did. That's how the virtual gastric band works. I know, my poor mouth is very sore. I'm being very brave. Gowping, says Kirsty. I've not heard that for years. Gowping, yeah, it's a good word. Gowping. Corin Boyle, you said I was or would be ASAP, and it was actually that night, so you know, down to a T. Oh, well done, congratulations. Oh, you need to try the sherbet lemon juice. I know, me too. Okay, Sharon it's not Sharon McCulloch, not McCulloch. Are you on tonight, Sharon McCulloch? How do you pronounce that, McCulloch? Anyway, hi Katie. And look at the wee photograph there of the baby, the 4D baby. When will this much loved baby be born? Okay, let me have a wee look. Okay, darling. He's certainly not far from being born. I can hear him so clearly, Sharon. Is she in labour now? I'm feeling the 12th of November and more clearly the 13th. What's today's date? Today's date's the 13th. Is the baby here? I think the baby's already here. Has the baby been born today? Since in between you posting this and then me reading it out, has the baby been born? Are you on, Sharon? Oh, you won't be on if the baby's been born today. I think he's already here. I think he's already here. Oh, that's wonderful. Heaven sent me angel that he is. But he's here, isn't he? He's been born. Oh. Oh, you need to let me know. If anybody knows Sharon McCulloch with a G instead of a C, let me know if that wee baby's been born yet. I think he was born today. Hi, Leslie McTavish. Oh, the wee darling. Sharon, I'm also picking up on another baby. A wee girl, another wee baby actually, another wee baby. But she's already here. She's a wee diva, a wee beauty. She's just desperate to see the new baby. She's only wee herself. She's just tiny herself. She's just a wee cracker, and she'll always be very, very protective of this wee man. Oh, I'm all goose pimply now. Has that baby been born today, I wonder? Let me know if the baby has been born by now. Look at the time. And tell me what time is it here. It's 5 to 9 on, what did I say? 13th. On the 13th of November. And I think you're going to choose, or it's not your baby. I don't think. I think they're going to choose, the parents are going to choose a holy or biblical, easy for me to say, breaking his teeth in for a horse. A holy or biblical name will be chosen. Victoria Marshall, I've had the pleasure of meeting you before and having a reading with you, Katie, when you were in 5. I'm still in 5, darling, I'm still in the same place. SJ, Katie. My ex simply refuses to pay child support. Hello, Anne McGinn. Have I got your name right this time? McGinn. McGinn. Not Maggin, as I was calling you. Brandy Trejo. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm just looking through your letters here. I want to get quite a lot of letters done tonight. Hi, Katie. How do I pronounce that name? So it's Mimi, but how do I pronounce it? Is it Mohalenslurg? Sorry, Mimi. Hi, Katie. When do you think my new job will start? There have been so many delays that I'm beginning to wonder if it isn't the right job for me at all, and that it's not going to happen. Let me pull you in closer. Come closer. Come closer. I love you. About as sexy as a fart in a spacesuit. Mimi, is that a... Have you got your cheek pierced? Holy, that must have hurt. God, you like your piercings, don't you? Oh. Okay, so my vibes on this job, Mimi, are not good. I love the type of job it is. I love the type of job it is. I just don't like the company or the people running the company. They're not reliable. And I would have to say that I think they're a wee bit on the dodgy side. I would be happy if you didn't get this job. I know that's not a very nice thing to say, but I would be happy if you didn't get this job. And I would advise that you apply to every other company instead who does the exact same type of work. But not this company. I don't feel any security there here. Even if you do get the job, your hours would be constantly changed. You wouldn't get paid when you were meant to be paid because they wouldn't be able to pay you or they didn't feel like paying you. And I think that you're also very, very keen on learning the trade, learning the skills, and they're not going to train you. So, I'm not going to take the time to teach you. So go elsewhere to every... This is what you do. Go elsewhere to every other firm doing the same type of job. Don't wait to find vacancies and situation vacant and all that. You approach them. You approach every other company that does the same type of job. Tell them that you want to, that you're desperate to learn these skills, and that you're happy to work hard, because I know you are. And if tell them about your interest in that type of work and all that. And should a position arise, would they consider you for interview? I think that's the way into this field for you. Not through this job you've been offered. In fact, I would strongly advise this job that you've been offered. I really would. I would strongly advise against it, because I feel bigger and better things are in the wings. Okay. Okay. Right. Where are we at? Phone's sitting at a funny angle, but it's... Hello, Jennifer Cairns. Victoria Marshall, hi. Jolene, hi. Linda Glover. I'll do a couple of cards in a minute, guys. Yep. Stand by, Linda Glover, because I'll put you on the... I'll put you down for a card. Hello, Courtney Hunter. Hello, Jennifer Cairns. Hi, Katie, you're looking good. Oh, thank you, darling. Donna Friel, can you have a card? You can have a card, because you've never had one, Donna Friel, have you? So I will give you a card too. And Lauren Ralph, I'll give you a card as well, pet. And Alison Moffat. Does anybody hear Murphy choking to death out there? Yeah, Lauren, I've put you down for a card. And Caroline Crossy, you can, because you're wanting healing. Oh no, I know you're wanting to know if your daddy's around your mum. Is it a fur ball? I think it's a fur ball he's got. It's the only ball he's got after he had his operation. 2 shout outs in one night. I'm so blessed. Victoria Marshall. Hello, Jennifer Patterson. How are you, my darling? And Gail Lindsay. I've not heard from you, Jennifer, for a long, long time. I hope you're well. Jacqueline Mitchell never had a card. I will give you a card tonight. Jacqueline Mitchell. Hello, Hillary Ireland. Hello, my darling. How are you? You must have cuddles and catch-ups very soon. And Lorraine Green. I'll do a Guardian Angel card for you too. What did I say, Lorraine Green? Okay, let's start off with these then. For those that are new, I was given these cards by one of my followers, sent to me, and I love them. Absolutely love them. And I'll also do some tarot cards as well. the whole way that I sort of turned professional with this was when Grampy, you know, where you all hear me talking about Grampy, who's been like a dad to me. I lost my own dad when I was 19, he was only 51. And Gramps has been like my adult daddy. And he bought me tarot cards 35 years ago or something. And although I'd always had this psychic gift ever since I was, I think, 3 or 4, I woke up. It's in some of my books, I think. Yeah, I forget. But I have documented it in some of my books that I've written. And I remember waking up and being quite scared, actually. I mean, there was a hand on my pillow. Just a hand. It wasn't anything attached to it. So, right, so let's start off with Linda Glover. Hello, Mike Kiddy. He's a handsome boy, guys. Wait, you see him. Hello, Margaret Finnegan. I once knew a woman called Margaret Finnegan. She grew whiskers on her chin again. Sorry, you can tell that I'm around children a lot, can't you? Right, Linda Glover, we are going to choose a card for you. And it is the Messenger of Emotion. Right? And what it says is, I've not got my wee special light here tonight. I got it for to see what I'm reading. This is the beginning. Oh, this is terrible. My sight's shocking. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation. Sorry, darling, I can't read this. That's better. I normally have a wee clip-on light here, you see, but I've forgotten to bring it through tonight. Sorry. Hang on, this phone's saying low battery and it can piss off as well because I've got it plugged in. Teeny, 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 teeny. Oh, please don't. I had to buy a new charger because I broke it. I think I've got it plugged in, but I've not got it switched down on the wall. Oh. Sorry, sweetie, can you put that switch down for this extension?
Oh my God, sir, honestly.
I know. I thought I was plugged in and then my phone goes running out of battery.
How's that?
That's, I think that's it, darling, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, I don't know, I can't read. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. Right, Linda, I'm going to start that one all over again. Made a bit of a pig's ear of that one, didn't I? So the Messenger of Emotion, this is the beginning of a new emotional experience for you that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy or sensitive. Are you artistic, shy or sensitive, Linda Glover? But either way, this is saying that there is someone, this is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. Social invitations should soon be on its way to you, and there's a person who's very gentle and loving with only the kindest of intentions, which could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy and sensitive. There we go. Alright, let me do another card then just now. I'll do a tarot. Donna, are you quite happy with the tarot? Let me just shut this down a sec, guys. Sorry. I'm getting all these. I get these messages coming up when I'm working. Because not everybody realises that I'm on live because they don't read my posts. Right, guys, quickly while I'm doing this, shuffling what I'm doing now. Remember to share this post, this live chat, because tonight's prize, and I keep saying prize, tonight's giveaway is a gift voucher to the tune of £100, which will be accompanied by one of my very plain handcrafted gift cards. They're not plain at all, they're stunning and they're gorgeous. So share and you're in for the chance of winning £100 of a gift voucher, which you can use for absolutely anything. For healing, for a reading, for hypnotherapy, to lose weight, stop smoking, get more confidence. It could be an online reading, it could be Skype, it could be FaceTime, it could be absolutely anything that you jolly well choose. Okay. So, Donna, Frio, are you there? There's your card. What one is it? Queen of Pentacles. Oh, she's nice. I've not got my nails on. I'm going to try and keep my nails out the frame. So vain, I'm a Leo. The Queen of Pentacles is a nurturing, practical provider. Well, that is you. I don't know if we've met, Donna Frio, have we? I know that I know you on here and I've spoken to you lots on here, but have we actually met? I certainly know that you're very, very nurturing and you can be very practical. And this is this woman sitting on the throne. Look, see, she's sitting on her throne and it's all carved beautifully. You can see the fruits and you can see the trees and you can see the goats and the angels and the other symbols. Luscious plants all around her. You see the wee small rabbit where she's seated, symbolising fertility and suggesting that her life is in flow and alignment. This is a card I would absolutely say is someone who is not dead young. I'm not saying that you're dead old, but you're not dead young. You've reached a point in your life where you've done that, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, and now you want what you want in your life. Yes, you want changes. No, you don't know what you want, but you damn well know what you don't want. Okay. Stop providing financially for everybody else. Stop providing for everybody else, period. Start providing for yourself. This card would definitely talk about you taking both hands. Take the world by both hands. Is that the phrase? I hear a strange voice in my house. And I don't know who it is. And he's alive, he's not dead. I often hear strange voices in my house. This person's alive. I think they're getting takeout delivered, that's what it is. Okay, so that's the Queen of Pentacles. So that's you and all your maturity and all your wisdom and all you've reached where you've reached through hard work, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. And, you know, it's time now to think about yourself. You do have an abundance of love around you. Kirsty Louise Miller, what do you mean? Oh no, you're back. Hello, Anne Anderson. So that's a really good card, Donna. I think especially with what you're going through just now, which I know a wee bit about, obviously, because we've been talking. Grab the world with both hands. Do this. Make the changes that you're wanting and go for it. Go for it, because that's you. And hello, Shirley Ann Ross, and you're looking at the past and you're looking at everything that you've been through and you are determined that you're not going back there. And I think that, well, I could be wrong because I don't know you that well, but I reckon that that's pretty spot on. Lauren Ralph. In answer to your question, my darling, because I have seen your question appear again and again, just going to pull a card from anywhere in the deck, right? Remember last week we kept finding that cards were coming out. So, there we go. You're on my healing list, you're in my thoughts, you're in my prayers, because I know that your body's taking a terrible, terrible battering. Did I freeze there for a second, Kirsty Louise, or did I not just go? I'm good at that, am I? Hello, Moira Vetrino. I love that name. Did anybody else see me freeze? Let me read. I'm not in the mood. I think I would go out and kick somebody's shin if I freeze tonight, because I was too harassed getting here. So if it plays up, then it's getting battered. Hello, Pamela Craig. Vanessa Mail, I will put you down, darling, for a card, because you've been asking for weeks and weeks now. Okay, so this one here is for Lauren Ralph. Ralph Lorraine. Where are you in the world, darling? You're abroad, I think, aren't you? You're just saying that I didn't freeze there. Can you tell me where you are? Hello, Anne Simpson. Sorry you missed the beginning. You'll see it later, yeah. Where are you, Lauren, in the world? Nobody else's? No, good. Jacqueline Given, Charlie Willis, all saying Brenda Anderson saying I didn't freeze. So it must have been your fault, not mine. Okay, Vanessa, you're welcome. I'll do you a card next, darling, okay? It must have been on your end, sorry, Katie. Don't worry about it, Kirsty. You're in Sydney, Australia, Lauren. What time is it there just now? I'm asking you an awful lot of questions, aren't I? While I've got your card in my hand. Okay, so what you've chosen, look, and I know, darling, what you're going through, and I do think about you, and I have said prayers for you. But I think you're going to get your wee baby at the end of it all. So I'm sorry that I've taken so long to give you that reply, but I do think you're going to get your wee baby at the end of it all. Hello, Carol Mackey, my wee darling. We're going to go out for lunch next week, aren't we? And definitely have cuddles and catch-ups, because I don't think I've seen you for 10 years or more since Mum died. So it's 8:15 in the morning, Lauren. Well, thank you for getting up. So you're already into tomorrow. We used to say that to the girls, to the kids. You need to get to bed. Hurry up and get to bed. It's going to be tomorrow today. And they were like, oh. So it's 8:15 in the morning in Australia, and Lauren is watching. Thank you, darling, for making that effort to come and watch me. So here's your card, and you've got your wee baby. You're not pregnant just now, but this wee baby will be conceived, or I know you're going through IVF, so the wee baby will be put into your tummy, into your womb, rather. It'd be quite odd if it was put into your tummy. Put into your... You'll get your wee baby next year, okay? That's what I'm trying to say in all my talking around and gibbering. So, this is for you, Lauren. So listen up, sweetheart. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. So that's quite good. Traditional solutions, I suppose, is talking about the conception, the natural conception, you know, bumping uglies. But you're having IVF, which is the new idea. So I think definitely you are going to have your wee baby, darling. I really think you and your husband will be blessed with this baby. All right. And I am really happy for you, because I know your body's sore. I know your body's going through a lot. I've never been through it, so I don't know what it's like, but I know it's hard going for you, darling. So good luck with that and keep us posted, okay? Hello, Catherine. Now, Catherine, is it Donette or is it Donay? I'm not very sure. Right, I'm going to do one more card. And then I am going to do one more letter. So I'm going to do a card for Caroline Crossy. Oh, can everybody send up loves to Lauren because she's going through IVF and she's just desperate to have another baby. And she's not familiar with my work, so she doesn't yet know that I wouldn't say that if it wasn't what I felt. I would either just ignore it or I would be absolutely obvious. Oh, she's crying. Oh, I'm crying. That's the most wonderful, wonderful news. It makes it all worth it. Thank you so very much, Katie. You have a... And then I don't know what you say because it goes on to say more. Do you see all those loves going up for you, Lauren? Aren't my people just the most wonderful, caring, adorable people in the world? We're all wanting you to have this baby. You deserve it. And I know that you were on my healing list last week because you were so sore with all the... everything that your body was going through with the IVF. So you'll have your baby by this time next year. That's lovely. I'm so pleased for you, pet. And there's all those loves going up. I love you guys. You really are. I know I say it, but you guys are the absolute best. You're so loyal. You're so patient. Lauren saying yes, you do see it, and thank you, everyone. Love to you all. Oh, you're going to have to keep us all posted about this baby because this is no longer just your baby. It's all our babies. So good luck with that, darling. Keep us posted. And thanks, guys, for showing her the love. Beautiful people they are. Beautiful, beautiful people that I have. Hello, Kirsty Louise Miller. Right. Caroline Crossy. I'm going to do a card for you, my lovely. Oh, the Three of Cups. That's a nice card. How are you? How have you been keeping? This is a good card. Oh, now I've got a 3 alert coming up. Hold on. How do I get rid of that? See, this is why we need to go over to YouTube because I don't get... Oh yeah, I would still get these alerts because I would still be on my phone, wouldn't I? Oh, Donna's asking her invited to the christening. She's in Australia, so I think so. I think so. Certainly will keep you updated, says Lauren. Gosh. Hope it all goes well for you, darling. It will go all well. So, where are we at with it? Caroline Crossy, who I need to spend a bit of time with. Caroline, I haven't forgotten, darling. You're just the most amazingly patient person. So you've got the 3 of Cups. See the 3 women lifting their cups in the air and they're celebrating something clearly. Good times are in the air. These 3 ladies have wreaths. I'm about to do my Christmas wreaths. Mine will be better than them, look. I'm only kidding. So they're obviously, it's a very joyful card. There's a feeling of beauty and of growth and of compassion and happiness. And women, there's a lot of female spirits around you, Caroline. And I know you've still got your mum and you're worried about your mum. Your mum's lonely and missing your daddy. But I feel that this is a very, very... I feel this is a very good card. I feel that it's a kind of new beginning. It's a period of happiness ahead for you all, whereas you've had a very, very, very sad time. I feel that you'll be able to forget all your worries and woes for a while in your daily life and spend very, very important quality time with family or friends. Now, whether that's because you're going to visit family and friends or whether your family and friends are coming to visit you, I'm not sure. But there is definitely a happy reunion here with long lost friends or relatives or loved ones. And it can also mean a celebration. Look, it just looks like a celebration, doesn't it? or whether it's for somebody else or whether it's your own, an event, a birthday, a wedding, or some sort of happy occasion, a lot of celebration around it. The three birds represent your circle of friends who you turn to for love, compassion and support. So there's three important females in your life, and they're there when you need them most. It could be old buddies from school or at work, or just people that you share a special bond with. I feel that there's maybe been problems with your social life. That's about to change. You'll be able to resolve differences now. This is definitely a card of staying in touch, regaining touch. So it's good. And yes, I do feel your daddy's around. I've got your mum's picture in front of me just now. I do feel that your daddy's around her. He does have an awful lot of regret. He does wish he had done things very, very differently. He knows he wasn't the easiest man, especially as a younger man. But he did love your mum, and your mum never gave up on him. So please tell her that she was the love of his life. And it could be difficult. And spot on, Katie Caroline saying. So yeah, I'm glad that your mum's got your daddy around. He definitely mellowed towards the end, and he is with her, and she was the only woman for him. Okay, that's nice. Okay, Alison Moffat. Let's do one for you, and then I'm going to go and do another later. Okay, I'll do you an angel card. Have I got Jamie Lee Allen New on tonight? Jamie Lee, are you on? Because I'm just looking at your question just now and getting quite strong vibes about it. So I think I'm about to answer it. Alright. Lindsay Cunningham, I posted to your page. I know that I really hope I get to hear from my baby girl tonight. It would make my entire year. If you don't hear from me tonight, Lindsay, I'll have a look again. I'll be coming back on Sunday. Don't give up if you don't hear from me one night, because I do, as I was saying at the start, I do go back a few, I do go back a good few posts and read them, so bear with. Lindsay Cunningham. Have you got Sharon McCulloch on yet? To find out if that bairn's been born. Has that wee baby been born, Sharon? I feel that wee baby boy was born today. And I would love to know. Does anybody know her? Anybody that's able to say? Fiona McKenzie sent a photo. I'll have a look. Brenda Arneson would love to lose weight and keep it off. That's the other good thing about the virtual gastric band. You just don't feel hungry. You can't overeat. I can still have my bit of chocolate or my iron brew, but I mean I've more than half cut down my iron brew again. So it's very, very good for that. And the big thing is that you don't put the weight on the way you do with all these other diets and fads and all that. It's really just, somebody said to me today, it was quite funny, she went, well, you know, I had a really great day yesterday, but I don't know if it was the hypnotherapy or if it was all in my head. And I laughed, I burst out laughing. This is because it's actually all the same thing, because hypnotherapy is the head. We're dealing with your subconscious mind and making your so it is all in your head, of course it is. We're working on your subconscious mind and retraining it. So yeah, Carol, I know I am losing it on my girls, but do you know what's going to happen is I'm going to get, see if I go You see all the lines? So I'm going to be dead skinny and look like an old witch. So I either need to stay fat and have a relatively line-free coupon, or I have to lose my weight and then go for Botox. So I'm going to need a GoFund page for Katie's tooth and a GoFund page for Katie's cheeks to get my Botox. Right, enough of all this hilarity. Alison Moffat, I have picked this card for you. Carol, Mackie, Botox will sort you out. Yeah, I would not be adverse to having Botox, let me tell you. And go fund your specs. I need new specs. Even the ones that I've got, the wee reading glasses, they're just not enough. So I really need to go and get proper specs, and I've been saying it for about a year now. In fact, I went about 2 years ago, did get my eyes tested, did need glasses both for reading, driving and all the time, and didn't go and pick them up and they were dismantled. So I do need to go and see about it, because I'm half blonde, which if you're not Scottish means I'm half blind. Okay, Alison Moffat, you have chosen the 8 of Thoughts. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, Alison, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Now that's interesting. You're letting somebody dull your sparkle, in other words. 8 of Thought. You feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. In other words, you're not restricted. You can get out of this situation. You're the only one that can get you out of this situation. Make a promise to yourself and refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for somebody to come to the rescue when you're perfectly able to free yourself. Okay. You can do it. Don't be stuck in a rut, or if it's a situation, don't let anybody decide for you. Okay. I've got this phone so low down because I got one of these, you know, one of these poppy things that pop out the back to hold your phone, because I'm always dropping mine. So I don't know whether that had anything to do with why it was flipping the other night. So I've put it really, really low down, but it means I'm not trying to read. You will do, says Alison Moffat. Does that make sense to you? Hey, Katie. Hey, Tracy Ann McLeay. Alison Moffat, much appreciated. Okay, so Jamie Lee, are you here? Jamie Lee Allen New, is that your full name? Is that your whole name? Or Jamie Lee Allen New? Hi Katie, I hope you're well. I am very well, thank you. Apart from my cup. If you could tell me if I have made the best move moving to Darwin in England. I thought it's a Darwin in Australia, isn't there? But that's with an I. I'm from Glasgow, but I moved here to Darwin in England 10 months ago. Date of birth, 10th of the 5th, 91. 10th of May. To your Taurian. Okie dokie. Let me just tune into your photograph, pet. I do think you've made the right decision, Jamie Lee. I think you've made the right decision for the right reasons. Am I picking up on new romance in your life? Is that why you moved? Is there new romance in your life? I certainly feel happiness around a new man in your life. You were very sad in Glasgow, I feel. I feel like Glasgow had a lot of memories, sad memories. Not all bad memories, but an awful lot of sad memories when you were in Glasgow, and a lot of these sad memories were really holding you back. So this move is a fresh start for you, Jamie Lee. It's not like you're on the other side of the world, you know, you're only down south. You can always come back and visit. And I feel you have a lot of people in Glasgow who really love and care about you. So throw yourself into this fresh start knowing that you've got that to fall back on, although I don't think you need it. It's kills when it hits this nerve that's exposed in my tooth. You deserve this, Jamie Lee, because you've been through an awful lot in the past few years, in the past 2 in particular. So you deserve this fresh start, you deserve this happiness. So I think it's a good move, yeah. I mean, even if I didn't think it was a good move, you would be able to come up to Glasgow and restart your life up here. But that's not going to happen. I do think it's a good move, and I do think it's the right move. Okay, hello Agnes Donnelly, not seen you for a while. Jamie Lee, I've got a wee boy with me here in spirit. A cheeky wee chops, a wee darling of a boy. I'm so sad. I feel such a sadness because he was very, very happy in life, but he was taken away so suddenly, shockingly suddenly. And I don't think that this was that long ago. You know, it's only in recent years, I feel. Sweet, sweet boy, just a teenager. He has the biggest bunch of balloons in his hands. Does that resonate with you? Why? I don't know why he's got the biggest bunch of balloons in his hands. And I feel this wee boy, this wee darling boy, was struggling to breathe right at the end. I'm struggling to breathe just now, just while I'm tuning into him. It all happened so quickly, and it was tragic and how awful it was. A lot of people saw him die, and he's actually quite pleased about that because he loved the drama. He loved being in the limelight, and I don't mean that in any disrespectful way. I truly don't. But I do think that a lot of people saw him die. But I don't know about that breathing. He couldn't breathe at the end. It did happen quickly, so he didn't suffer, but he couldn't get his breath back at the end. He was only young, just a young teenager, I think. It all happened so quickly. It's just awful. He's very happy though. He's giving you the thumbs up, so that confirms that what I've just said about this being the right move for you. He's such a wee charmer, this wee dude. Such a wee charmer. I can hear piano music around him. Quite unusual to see a wee teenage boy playing the piano. How strange. But anyway, I do see him playing the piano. That's quite unusual, isn't it, to see a wee teenager? Calf saying spot on for Jamie Lee. That's Nico. You need to remind. I remember the name Nico. You need to remind me, darling, because you know when I tune in, I forget. Is that wee Nico? Was he a teenager though? Was Nico a teenager? Playing the piano. Anyway, he's giving you the thumbs up, and I do feel that you made the right decision, and good luck with it, and I shall await my invite to the wedding. So Calf. I didn't tie that up. There has been any kind of connection between you and Jamie Lee. So that's Nico. Jacqueline makes you really look forward to watching your live videos. It makes me feel good watching them and hearing about all the good news, especially. And then it says see more, but you know how I'm not prepared to press any buttons because I'll just cut you all off. Thank you, darling. Thanks, Jacqueline. That's nice to hear. I love doing my... See, if I could earn from this, if I could get a salary from doing this, I would do it 24/7. But obviously I don't, so and I've got bills to pay, so I have to focus on other things, but it is my favourite part of my work by far. Calf says, Katie, that's Nico. That's my Nico. You're spot on. Oh. Well, you need to tell Jamie Lee then, darling. So, but I know Nico's not your son. Okay, I'm confused. I'm confused, Kath. But that's okay as well, because the only important, it doesn't matter that I'm not, I don't need to understand. You know each other through Nico. You know Jamie Lee through Nico. Okay, I am confused, but it doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter that I'm confused. I don't need to understand it. You just need to understand it. That's all. So I've still got cards to read for Jacqueline Mitchell, Lorraine Green and Vanessa Mail. Amy Bean, you're asking what sex your baby is. As I was saying earlier on, it's not something that I get to see, girl. It's not something that I get to see. I'm not allowed to see it. Plus, I've not got your photograph or any way of tuning into you, darling. I could pick a card and see if the card answers it, but that's not necessarily likely. So there's not a lot I can do. If I was on YouTube, sorry to keep going on about this, guys. If I was on YouTube, I would be able to see your photographs. So please, let's get together. Let's pull together, because it's going to help us all. You guys enjoy listening to this and watching this live chat. I know you do. Thank you. I enjoy doing it, but it would be so much easier if I could see your photographs. I could just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, the vibes out from the photographs. Bish, bash, bosh. Lot more than I get to do. So, and we'd all be in the one place. So please get us up. Get those, you need to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, you see, before you can do a live chat with photographs. So I need you to help me with that. I need you to subscribe and get everybody that you know to subscribe. It's not, it doesn't cost anything. Once they subscribe, they don't ever need to look at my ugly mug again. It's just for us. So please, even if they don't believe in the paranormal, get them to do you a favour by subscribing to a channel that you want to see on YouTube. It doesn't benefit, I don't get any money for it, or there's no benefit really for me, really, on YouTube. The benefit is that I can see your questions and I can see your photographs. And that's easier for me, and it's better for you, because it means that we will get an awful lot done. So please, after I finish up here, which I'll be doing in about 15 minutes, I can't believe that's been nearly 2 hours. Where does the time go? Please do it. And get everybody you know to subscribe. It's just Katie Coyne Psychic on YouTube, and just hit subscribe, get the numbers up, and we'll go on live there, and then we'll not have all these problems that Facebook have been giving us. Okay, my lovelies. So, Leslie Henderson. It's my dad's 4th year passing on the 18th of November. What's today's date? 13th. So it's my dad's 4th year passing. Leslie Henderson, are you on tonight? I go through all these comments, loads and loads and loads of comments, and I pick the ones just here, just now, when I'm going through them, that give me the strongest vibe. So that's what I do, and I can't answer them all. I would love to answer them all, but I just can't, just because of a lack of time. But before I start on this one, guys, please remember, so you're going to subscribe for us. That would be great to subscribe for us, because it'll benefit all of us. Also, if you could share, that would benefit me. And it will benefit the winner, who is going to win a £100 gift voucher, which can be spent on anything. So share, please. And if you always like everything, if you like somebody on Facebook, always like what they say, because the algorithms like that and don't tend to bother them. So the fact that I'm in Facebook jail again is to do with spam bots, but they don't tend to be bothered. You know, I've been in Facebook jail often, but I've not been in Facebook jail a lot in the past recently because of all your likes. So always remember to like and love and smiley face and all that, because it does make me very, very happy. It makes a what is it I say? It makes me a very happy extra large medium, although I'm not being so extra large at the moment now. Leslie Henderson. It's my daddy's 4th year passing on the 18th of November. Is he around me? We miss him all terribly. And you're in Scotland, Leslie Henderson. I don't know if you're on tonight, Leslie. I haven't seen you. There's Jamie Lee Allen New Now. Hi, Katie. Thanks for the message. I just got the end of it about Nico. We'll have to watch when you finish. Thank you very much. And then it says see more, but I can't press that, Jamie Lee. I'm just going to recap for you, darling, because you were asking if you'd made the right decision moving down to Darwin, and I felt that you had made the right decision. I felt that there was new romance in your life. I feel happiness around this new man in your life. I felt you were very sad in Glasgow. Too many sad memories. Not all bad memories, but a lot of sad memories holding you back. So the move is a fresh start. And then I picked up on the wee boy with the balloons and the piano. He was playing the piano, and I felt he was breathing badly at the end. He had the biggest bunch of balloons. I felt he was breathing badly at the end, and he was struggling for breath, and I just felt his death was very, very tragic. But he was giving me the thumbs up about your move, so that was good. So I hope that makes sense to you, but yeah, go and listen to it again, and you'll get all my firsts, because that's me just trying to remember what I said the first time around. So do that, and okay, and see what I've said, and I hope that makes sense. You're very welcome. Hello, Karen Ireland. Right, Leslie Henderson. Tuning into you and your daddy. What a handsome man your daddy was. I do feel he was very sick at the end. But yeah, you know, although he was very sick, I feel he was very surprised by his death. He's very settled and he's very happy to be with those that died before him. Of course, he's still able to see you and us and your family, and he's also able to be with his beloved ones that died before him. So he can see his family here on earth and be with his family in heaven. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. However, he is enormously proud of you. So I feel are you a nurse by any chance? Or certainly in the medical corps somewhere? Because you're very, very caring, and I feel you're very, very giving. So you're in the medical field somewhere, I think. And if you're not, then you should be. Your daddy just thinks the sun rises and sets on you, Leslie. He loves you and he adores you. I'm also hearing now about a much younger male, a teenager male, who's alive. I feel he and your daddy were very close, and he just couldn't be prouder of this young man. And this young guy, I think, could be your son. It's definitely your daddy's grandson, pretty sure of that. I feel that he's going to be very successful. He has worked so hard in his young life to get where he is, and he literally has the world at his feet. I think that might be your son, but anyway, if it's not, it's definitely your daddy's grandson, so you'll know who I'm talking about. Could be a huge football connection there, or that could be with your dad. He also talks about another female going into the medical field. Did somebody just qualify? It was something to do with the medical field there, and the achievements that she has made. He's enormously proud of that, of her. She's a real beauty for her age, I feel. She's very wise and kind and very, very stunning. She's very soft in nature. Again, I think this is a grandchild, so is this your daughter now we're talking about? Definitely feel I'm looking at the next generation down from you and 2 from your dad. So your daddy's granddaughter, I think. Then he talks about the diva, the wee one, the one who has you all wrapped around her little finger. She's got the most beautiful, apparently, she's got the most beautiful skin, the most soft, beautiful skin, and she's a real beauty. But my God, she knows it. She absolutely knows it. Wee cracker. She really is a wee cracker. I don't feel your daddy, I think your daddy's quite sad because he never got as long with her as he did with the others. But he's so proud of her. And he's so proud of you. And he tells me how much you have gone through. And when this little lady came into your life, came onto the scene, made you all very, very happy again. Do you do a lot of journeys, Leslie? Your daddy's talking about being with you when you're travelling, and it can be hectic at times, but enjoyable, always enjoyable once you get there. He's around you so much. He likes your hair, by the way. How strange. What does he mean by that? Have you completely changed your hairstyle since he passed? Because he's certainly making a point, and they don't just randomly say I like your hair if you've not done anything dramatic to it, you know. So we'll all be thinking about you on the 18th, Leslie. Anniversaries are just always so hard. So I've got cards through for Jackie Mitchell, Lorraine Green and Amy Bean. Don't go anywhere. Okay, let's do a card for... And I'm just having a wee look at something. Okay. So I'm going to do a card for Jacqueline Mitchell. Where am I here? Jacqueline Mitchell. Hello, Stacey O'Neill. Hope you're well. Love the hair. Thank you very much, darling. Got it cut yesterday. And I'm I am pleased with it. Because I was very dark, as you know. I'm naturally very dark. And the white's coming through really. My hair grows like wildfire. So the white was coming through fat. It was coming through after a week, so I had to go and get it lightened, as women of my age do. Most women at sort of 35 have to go and get their hair lightened. Of course, I'm not 35 yet, but... Jacqueline Mitchell. You there? 4 of Thoughts. Spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice, because over-analysing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful also. Okay, Jacqueline Mitchell, that's for you. So maybe you're overanalyzing, overthinking things just now. Don't do that, because that's not going to provide the answer. Stop thinking about it. It's like when you're It's like if you're, I don't know, if you're doing something, I don't know, let's say I'm doing one of my pieces of art, and I'm getting frustrated with it. Sometimes if I just stop and go back to it the next day, it's better, you know. So I think that's what you're needing to do. You need to come away from the situation, Jacqueline, and look at it again. Take a break from it and get something, rejuvenate yourself, and then come back to it and you'll get the answers. Okay, and listen again to your angels and listen to your instincts. Okay, but you're not going to get the answers doing it the way you are just now. Oh, kiss to Louise Miller. Katie, my baby girl, is going to know your voice because you always have the phone resting on your tummy when she watches your when you're watching my lives. Oh, oh, that's nice. This big booming voice. I think I talk like a man, and so did Mum. It's because I smoke though. Mum was a heavy smoker, and I think I've told you guys this before. You know how I just cannot go over the death of my mum. It's 10 years next month, but oh, it doesn't seem it. And I spent 3 years phoning her number before BT finally cut it off, and I was able to hear her answer machine for 3 years. It was lovely. So I remember Mum phoned, somebody phoned my mum early one morning, and she picked the phone up, and she had a deep voice because she was a smoker, and he says, "Good morning, Mr. Coyne." And my mum was like, "I'm a woman." Bless her wee heart. Okay, guys, remember, share, 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 share. Because if you share, there is a voucher to the tune of £100, and that can be used for anything at all. Kirsty Louise Miller, I love your Glasgow accent. I do have a Glasgow accent, but I've lived in Fife for 32 years. I moved to Fife when I was 22. So, but I still have it, and I'm very proud of it. And I love the Glaswegians, and I miss the Glaswegians because Fifers are slightly less, not all of them, because you can't obviously tar everybody with one brush. Fifers are slightly less friendly than Glaswegians. My husband used to say them like that. Glaswegians are not that fucking friendly. They'll stab you with one hand and take you to the hospital in the next. Cheeky get. No wonder I divorced him. So that's that. Yeah, I've still got my Glasgow accent. Our Mark, who's been here just roughly about the same amount of times, sounds much more Fife now. But no, I wouldn't want to get rid of them. I'm very, very, very proud of my Glasgow roots and my Barrhead, my fondness for Barrhead. I spent my whole life till I was 22 wanting to get out of it, and then Mark moved through here, and Mum moved through here, Gramps moved through here. So I only go back to see Mum and Dad now at St Convo's Cemetery. That's all there is. There's no family left in Barrhead anyway. So that's that. That's my wee life story. So, Lorraine Green, I will quickly pick a card for you. Yeah, so share, because there is a voucher up for grabs, and I'm just giving these a shuffle down here because they're quite heavy. I'll just pick them up because it's a bit awkward looking, isn't it? They're quite heavy to shuffle. They're big cards. They're beautiful cards. Right. So I've got this card here from Lorraine Green, and I'll read that out in a minute. I just want to tell you all to... Kath McDonald saying that my ex-husband was right. Yeah, we do. It's got a bad reputation, Glasgow, but I don't know why, because the people are adorable, and there's crime everywhere, and there's stabbings and everything everywhere. Where I live in this wee, I'm not in Dundee, I'm in Fife, and I'm in this tiny wee corner in a lovely wee place called Wormit, and it is a wee corner of the world that, touch hairy wood, seems to be devoid of crime, and we're really very lucky. There's a lot of people who don't lock their doors, and there will be now after I've just said that to the whole world. But it's a safe wee place, you know. Scottish people are the best, apart from Liver people. They are quite similar. Yeah, I think we are quite similar to the Geordies, and also not to the Liverpudlians, and also to the Geordies. So yeah, we're all just different. I mean, we're just different. And Fife has been very, very good to me. I enjoy. I live right on the water, and it is a beautiful place. Tayport, Newport, Wormit. It's all very, very beautiful. And I do love it here, so I'm certainly not slagging it off. There's just a slight, you know, I remember the first time I'd run out of sugar or something, and I said, I'll just nip to Kath next door. My husband was like, oh, we don't do that through here in Fife. You know, whereas we would do that kind of thing in Glasgow without even thinking about it. So they don't do that kind of thing. They keep themselves to themselves and all that. And if they need me, I'm here, but anyway, we're just different. That's all it is. We're all just different. And wouldn't it be a funny old world if we were all the same? Okay, so Lorraine Green, this is your card. And it's called Happy Change. Isn't that a nice card? That's lovely. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Oh, you're in for a busy time, Lorraine Green. You're in for a lot of change. Wow. Your angels have heard your prayers and have bonded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward with great progress and great progress will now be possible. You may need to take some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance that you receive. Okay. So that was for Lorraine Green. Yeah, so let's get the YouTube up and running. Let's get the 1,000 subscribers so that we can do it on there, and then I can see, you know, it's not just cards. I like to do my vibes. I like to look at your eyes and give proper vibes. I love these cards. I especially love my Guardian Angel cards, but it's more important to me to give you proper psychic advice through vibes, which I need your eyes for. So let's get me up to 1,000 on YouTube. And Maggie Bell, I'm going to make you my last card, okay? So I've still got a card to do for Amy Bean, Vanessa Mail and Maggie Bell. Okay, and I've told you all at the start who I'm putting on the healing list, so keep that in mind, okay? Oh, my head's itching. Okay. So, YouTube, let's get up to 1,000. Ask everybody that you know. Just ask them to do it as a favour to you. Night night, Charlie Willis. Long live country music and you. Thanks, darling. That's a lovely thing to say. Okay, so go onto YouTube and watch my posts on my like page, which is the one that you're on just now, because they tell you what to do. It's really dead simple. You need to comment and post your pictures on my group page, and then you need to come over and watch on this page, okay? Perfect. So, share, and this tonight I will give you, the winner will receive a £100 gift voucher accompanied with one of my mediocre handcrafted gorgeous Christmas cards. They are rather nice. I'm pleased with them. If you know of anybody who would really love one of my gorgeous handcrafted Christmas cards and feel they are worthy of it, I don't feel they're worthy of it because they're just so fucking special, you know. Oh, I said that word again. You know, what I mean to say is if you know of somebody that's would really love one, then send me a wee message. If it's somebody special to you, Obviously, I can't send you all one. I would if I could, but I can't. Then I'd love to send somebody to somebody that would really appreciate it. And then you can pull it out every year, because you can't put me in the bin. I'm asthmatic. You cannot put my card in the bin. And you wouldn't want to anyway, because it's far too fabulous, darling. Alright, Amy Bean. Let's choose your tarot card, okay? And see if we can get if we can get an answer to your sex of your baby. Oh, the Ace of Wands you've chosen. So no, it doesn't really give us an answer, but it does tell us the Ace of Wands is a very, very good card for somebody that's pregnant, because it does tell us that you are on a new, you're coming into a very, very new time in your life, and if you're pregnant, then there's nothing bigger than a baby. It's a lovely card. Look at it. Look at it. The lovely big hand. It's very healing, spiritual looking card. It's obviously it's one wand, right? You know that. And then there's all look at the hand and the wand. New opportunities, growth, potential. It's a lovely card. It's a good card, and it does talk about, had you been asking me, will I get pregnant, and we were only going by the tarot cards, I would say yes to this, because it is a fresh start card and a new beginning, and of course, but you're asking me the sex of your baby, but there's nothing in this card to suggest what the sex of your baby is. But this tells you to follow your heart, this card. If you've got a strong pull towards a new project, and you're questioning whether or not it'll work, this card very definitely says go for it, because it will work. You do need to make adjustments. You need to watch your energy. Again, that's all because you're pregnant. One thing I would say about this card is that if you've been looking for a sign about something, the answer is yes. So let's say you were desperately wanting a wee girl, then the answer is yes. Okay, does that make sense? But anyway, regardless of all that, just listen to your instincts, follow your gut. If it seems like a good idea, it probably is. We can see things are going back to scratch here. The birth of a baby. Nothing more fundamental than that. And then you continue to grow and develop as the baby grows and develops. So we're no further forward with the sex of the baby girl. But don't spoil it anyway for yourself. Just wait until you have the baby. Alrighty. Vanessa Mail. You still on, darling? Yeah, Maggie, I'm going to give you, going to be my last card, and then I'm going to toddle off, because I've been on for 2 hours, and everybody needs to get to bed. I don't, but everybody else needs to get to bed. 4 of Emotion for Vanessa Mail. Can you see it? Okay. There are wonderful people who wish to help you. That's better. I went way too far left there. Vanessa Mail, there are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity, as long as you act upon your dreams. Kind of don't know if I believe, if I'm trusting that one so much. I'm not daydreaming myself, but not feeling that daydreaming is necessarily your way forward. I think to find clarity, act upon your instincts, act upon your gut instincts. And there are wonderful people here who want to help, so let them help. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting these gifts that heaven is bestowing. So open your eyes. Oh, I look quite scary there, didn't I do that? Open your eyes and listen to your instincts, Vanessa. All right, my darling. Okay. I know, Calf says, time goes so fast I could listen all night. So could I, I'm as fresh as a daisy. I could absolutely. Oh, Martha, you've just joined. Which part of the world are you in, Martha? I'm usually on at 8 o'clock. I'm going to try. I mean, it's hard to commit completely, but I certainly would try. I'm going to try to commit to 8 o'clock on a Wednesday and 8 o'clock on a Sunday. Obviously, with the Christmas coming up, that'll all be thrown into disruption, but I will try. What day of the week is Christmas on then? Anybody know? Anybody know what day of the week Christmas is on? I don't even know. Oh, how can I miss a gub this size? How can I miss a gub this size? You're welcome, Vanessa. Maggie Bell says, yeah. Oh, you're in Glasgow. Okay, so you're on our time zone. Okay, so I hope that made sense to you, darling. Martha, what am I talking about? What actually am I talking about? See, my memory, I can't, my memory is worrying me because from one comment to the next I've forgotten things. Crazy woman. 6 weeks today. So it's on a Wednesday, is it? 6 weeks today. Somebody else is saying it's a Thursday. So is that either Tuesday or Thursday that's meant to be? 34th of July, is that when Christmas is? Well, Katie, that was great listening to you. It always is. Hopefully be on your YouTube soon. Please help us with that, Kirsty. Everybody, old age. It is old age, Carol. You're right, my darling. You're absolutely right. Let's finish up with a card for Maggie Bell. And while I'm shuffling these, I'll just say to you guys, watch out for the posts of when my next live chats are going up, okay? It will be Sunday. And put your comments in the comment section on my group page. And I'll tell you all of that though. Put your hugs to heaven in there. Put your people that you want healed. Put the healing to go on my healing list in there. Any Christmas, any birthdays or shout outs. Put them all in the comments. I'm happy to do all of that. And of course your question, photograph, date of birth and where you are in the world. So it's on your birthday, Carol Mack. I remember your birthday's on Christmas Day. What day of the week is it? Fantastic night, Katie. Thank you very much. Night, night, sweet dreams. Night, night, Donna. Sweet dreams to you too, darling. Ending know when Christmas is. Right, Maggie Bell, let's finish up with you, my love. You've got the 8 of Emotions. And the 8 of Emotions says, you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that the times... Sorry, I will get glasses. You know that there's more... I can't even see this, I'm half blind. In your heart, you know that there's more out there, right? That makes sense. You do know there's more out there. My vibes tell me that as well. Waiting for you in the world. You feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you. Now, I think that's true. I think you're needing your own identity, Maggie. I think you've been Maggie the wife and Maggie the mother and Maggie the everything else. And I think you're needing your own identity. I think that's what the 8 of Emotions is telling you. Okay, so Christmas is on a Wednesday. Cool. 6 weeks today. Remember, you can order vouchers for loved ones for any amount. You can order from £10 up to any amount that you want. and they will come with a handcrafted card. So order your vouchers and give your loved ones a very special present. Right, Maggie, so you're needing your own identity, darling. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out your magical new life. Ooh, that sounds nice. That's telling you that there are a lot of changes ahead. So that would tell me that things haven't been great of late and that things are improving. To use the word magical is quite a big word to use. So that looks really, really good. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will be back on Sunday night. So put all your questions and plenty of time and everything that you need to put in the comments over in my group page. Put your wishes to the universe. Put your hugs to heaven. Put your people on the absent healing list that you want to do. You may need to click join page and then I'll add you. But that's okay, it's free and you don't have to do anything. And it's a closed group page. But it's exactly the same as the page that we're on here. It's just that it's a group page and all that. And please go to YouTube to subscribe so that we can get rid of this having to work between two screens. Do it all under the one roof. And lastly, share and get the £100 gift voucher with the handcrafted card. Alrighty. Good night, my darlings. Lots and lots of love to you all. Sleep well, and I will see you Sunday. Kisses.